Hey guys, welcome to my tutorial on how to make a custom skin in Tf2. First off, you're going to need these three softwares. You need GCFscape, Paint.net. Well, you don't need Paint.net, but it's free and it's pretty nice. You can use Photoshop as well, and you also need VTF-edit. I'll put a link in the description to where you can download these. Okay, the first thing you want to do, so you're going to open up GCFscape. Then you're going to want to go to File up here and Open. I'm already here at the folder you need to be in, but say it starts you off on your desktop or something. And what you're going to want to do, you're going to go down here to Computer, or the hard drive here. Go to Program Files times 86. You want to scroll down to Steam. And scroll down to Steam Apps. Common, Team Fortress 2, TF, and you're going to scroll down to textures.dir, or TF2 _ textures _ dir, and you're going to want to open this. Once you open this, you'll see this folder called Materials. Open the Materials folder, and for the weapons, you're going to want to go down here to Models. Not that, and then you're going to want to go down here to Weapons. You're going to want to go to See Items. Ignore all these because these do not work. But you're going to want to go to See Items. Not every single weapon is in here, but a good amount of them is. You can just search them here. Some of them don't have the same name as the weapons in the game. Like, for example, the bonk bat is actually the atomizer. But today I'm just going to do a skin of the frying pan, since it's the most simple weapon to make a skin of, and it will take me the least amount of time to do it. So yeah, whenever you open, after you installed, make sure whenever you're installing VTF-edit, you allow VTF files. So check that on, or check that box. So yeah, just click on it and it should bring up this image of the frying pan. Then what you're going to want to do, you're going to go to Export, just put it on my desktop. You're going to want to save it as JPEG file and save. Now this should be on your desktop. Leave this open. Then you just want to drag this into Paint.net. Just going to full screen this. What I'm going to put on this frying pan, I'm going to put a picture of Mr. Popo on it. Don't ask why, that's just what I'm going to do. But if you're going to want to put an image of the frying pan right here, you just want to go to Image and rotate 180 to where the frying pan side is up. And to add an image on top, you're going to want to go to Layers and then Import Files. And I got to find the picture of Mr. Popo I have. I have it saved to my desktop. There you go, Mr. Popo. And I'm going to make this image a lot smaller so it actually fits in the frying pan. Just make it a little wider, just a smidge bit taller. Put them in the center, and that's about good. And just press enter. I am also going to add a DBZ logo in the back of the frying pan, so just flip it upside down. I'll import the file. I'll import this DBZ logo. Just make it a little smaller. Put it on the back of the frying pan, like so. Make it just a little taller, maybe a little shorter. You just drag it down just a little bit to where it's centered, and then after you're done with this, just press enter there, and then you're going to want to click save and save it as C frying pan. You're going to want to save it as a JPEG file again. You want to save, yes, replace the image, press OK, and you're going to want to flatten the image. Then you can just close out of this, and then you have this right here. So don't close this window, by the way. So what we're going to want to do is go to Import, and we're going to find the C underscore frying pan. Wherever it is, it's in the C's. There it is. And press OK there. And this is what the frying pan looks like. And then we're going to go to save. Save it as C underscore frying pan. Just remove the .jpg and press save. And this is what it will look like. Then what you're going to want to do, you're going to create a new folder. I already have this folder created on my desktop. But what you're going to do, you're going to make a new folder, name it whatever your frying pan, or whatever your skin's going to be named. I currently have this set to test. And then you're going to want to open it. You don't need to make this sound folder, it will make it on its own, but you're going to want to make a folder called materials. Inside materials, you're going to want models. Instead of models, you want weapons. Instead of weapons, you want C underscore items. Then open up C underscore items and drag the skin you make in this folder, and you can close that out. Now whenever you put this into your custom folder in Tf2, it should work. So to get to the custom folder, I have a shortcut on my desktop, but in order to find it, let's just open up here. You're going to want to go to computer, program files, go down to Steam, go to Steam Apps, Common, Team Fortress 2, TF, and then Custom. You put it in with all your other skins. I have quite a bit of them, but we're just gonna you can just drag this in there and it should be done. It should work perfectly fine. But if you, let me just move this a little bit, but if you want to make it a VBK file, which is what it's like, these are the same way of making the skins as this way, but all these other ones, it just like compresses them all a little bit. So if you're going to want to make it a compressed VBK file, you're going to want to go back to this folder right here, go to TF, not bin, gotta remember where it is. Where is it? Oh, I think it's right here. You go to this folder and then you go to bin, and then you will see this called VBK. If you're using Windows 7, it should say vbk.exe. I'm using this on Windows 8. So just drag this file, drag the entire thing. Don't go into the folder and drag these. It would just drag the entire folder here, and it should make a VBK of what that was, what was in the folder. So I'm just going to rename this to Mr. Popo Pan. Then you can get back to your custom folder by the way I showed you, but I'm just going to open it up here, and we'll just drag this in here and it'll sit right there. So I am going to open up Tf2 and we'll see what the final product looks like. I'll cut until I get into a server. I'm back. I'm going to show you guys all the classes holding the frying pan, so you can get an idea of like what it looks like from every angle. And sorry if my frame rate's a little low, my settings are not optimized for recording right now, but here's the scout holding the frying pan. You can see the DBZ logo on the back of that. It just kind of looks low res from the side. Now let's go into soldier. I am in a different area, okay. But here is the soldier holding the frying pan. Now I am going to make my way back. Is this the pipe that leads me back? Yes, it is. I'm just on the wrong side. That was a terrible rocket jump. Or I could just die, you know. Works too. Let's move on the pyro, and I am inside the cat bus. Whee! So yeah, here is the pyro holding the frying pan. You get a good view of Mr. Popo whenever the pyro holds the frying pan. Pew! But yeah, there's my blood on the floor. The pyro's taunt with the frying pan. Did I taunt as the soldier? I think I did. But if I didn't, I'll just have to add that in. But let's Let's move on to the Demo Man next. I spawned in the cat again. I don't want to fall in there. Alright, here is the Demo Man holding the frying pan. And here's him drinking the frying pan. It does not look bad. I want to see what it looks like when I charge. It is very red. I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm somehow alive. Let's move on to heavy. I spawned in this area again, but here's the heavy holding the frying pan. It looks nice enough. The only reason why I'm trying to get back to my spawn is that I don't die whenever I respawn. But yeah, here's him holding the frying pan. It looks pretty nice, and there is no taunt for the frying pan. Valve, please add a taunt for the all-class weapons for heavy. But I can do this. It does not do a lot. Please don't spawn me in the cat or in the other place again. Engineer does not have it, so let's get the I'm here again. But here's the medic holding the frying pan. Take this pipe this time. And I fell. Lower firm is throwing me off. Okay, so here we go. The medic is a professional frying pan player. There's no music playing during that. There we go. So yeah, there's that. And let's go to sniper. And I am in water? Okay. How do I get out of this? I somehow exploded. Okay. Alright, and here's the sniper holding the frying pan. Now I could give the NG and Spy the frying pan, usually the command console, but I feel a little too lazy right now. So let's just die. I'm gonna respawn, and I don't know, I don't remember if I showed it off or not, but thanks for watching, and see you. I'm gonna just cut myself off right there because there is something I forgot to mention. If your image is too big, I'm going to do an example real quick. Say that your image is too big for the texture file that you're, or the skin that you're making. Paint.net will open and I'd be very happy. And it did not bring up the image, did it? Okay, yes it did. But say if you import the image and see, do I have a bigger image on here? No, I do not. But I'll just use the image for example again. So say if the image, if this was too big, you would make the image a lot bigger and have this in a little tiny corner. If it's too big, then just undo what you did to where it's just back to this. Then you're going to want to just, you can drag the image in here, just make a new open there, and what you're going to want to do, just look at the image. You don't resize this one, I'm just doing this for example. You go into resize, see the size, the height and the width of the image. If the image is too wide, change the width. If it's too high, change the height, or if it's both, you can just change one of them and it will change the other. But say the image is too big, you're going to want to go to resize. I already have this one set, but this one was originally too tall, so I changed the height to 500. Let's make it just a little smaller for example. Let's just make it 150. So now the image is a lot smaller. And just press OK, and then go back here, go to layers, import file, and I'm going to find the Mr. Popo photo. And there, it's a lot smaller than it originally was. But as I was saying before I cut myself off, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time whenever I record. Oh, and also, if you guys want me to put this frying pan skin up for download on gamebanana, I will put it up if you guys want me to. But thanks for watching, and see you guys next time on whatever I record.